Sales is no more difficult than any other job. You just have to learn how to do it. If knowledge is power, just increase your knowledge.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the most recent sales book I just finished reading, and that book is Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. So the interesting thing about this book is the author, Chris Voss, was not a professional salesperson. Instead, he spent 24 years of his life not in sales, but working in the crisis negotiation unit for the FBI. This guy was an actual hostage negotiator. So the title of this book, Never Split the Difference, is something that we as professional salespeople need to live our careers by. And I am singling out all my friends who sell cars out there, and I'll touch base on that in a second. The example that Chris Voss gives in the book, he gives a couple of them, but one of them is if he's in a hostage negotiation and the bad guy's got 2 hostages in the bank, he can't just call them up and say, look, you got 2 people, let's split the difference. You keep one and send the other one out. That's not acceptable. The reason I singled out all my friends who sell cars is because they typically use the line, if I could, would you? And I feel like that line is overly used in the car industry. Whenever you say, if I could, would you, typically refers to a discount on the car in trapping them in a way to buy. If I can discount this car $1,000, would you buy the car? Which doesn't make you a good negotiator, it just makes you an order taker because all you're doing is undercutting your competition. And if that's all you're doing, then literally anyone could do your job. So Chris Voss really hits home and really drills it in your head in this book that whenever you split the difference in a negotiation, nobody wins. A more playful example is the husband and wife argument. They're going out to a fancy dinner, they're gonna get all dressed up. He wants to wear brown shoes, but she wants him to wear black shoes. And so he says, let's split the difference. The next thing you know, he's walking out the door with 1 brown shoe on and 1 black shoe. Nobody wins. Anyways, I don't want to get off topic. So getting back to the book, one of the things that he's talked about that I felt like was the most important thing was the yes myth. And that's my terminology, not his. When I first started selling furniture, I was always taught to sell to the yes. Get them to say yes and then they will buy. When in reality, whenever you trap someone into saying yes, all you're gonna do is get a fake commitment from them, and then you're gonna come across as just another checkered suit used car salesman. And I 100% agree with Voss when he says, pushing hard for a yes doesn't get you any closer to a win. It just angers the other side. And the reason is because they don't feel in control. The only way to truly lead a conversation from point A to point B is by allowing your prospect to say no. Because when they say no, they feel in control. Voss talks about his friend who was doing cold calls for the Republican Party asking for donations. Now that's a tough sale. Anytime you're asking for donations, I don't care what your cause is, that's a tough sale. Now the script that he was given pushed hard for a yes. And then the script that he rewrote gave the prospect opportunity to say no. Hi, can I speak with Mr. Smith?
Yes, this is he.
I'm calling from XYZ Committee and wanted to ask you a few important questions about your views on our economy today. Do you believe that gas prices are currently too high?
Yes, gas prices are much too high and are hurting my family.
Do you believe that the Democrats are part of the problem when it comes to high gas prices?
Yes, President Obama's a bad person.
Do you think we need change in November?
Yes, I do.
Can you give me your credit card number so you can be part of that change? So all you do with the yes approach is really just make the other person feel trapped and not in control. The other approach is a little bit more subtle, and I'll show you what I mean. Hello, can I speak with Mr. Smith?
Yes, this is he.
I'm calling from the XYZ Committee and wanted to ask you a few important questions about your views on our economy today. Do you feel that if things stay the way they are, America's best days are ahead of it?
No, things will only get worse.
Are you going to sit and watch President Obama take the White House in November without putting up a fight?
No, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen.
If you want to do something today to make sure that doesn't happen, you can give to the XYZ Committee, which is working hard to fight for you. Honestly, guys, this book is full of great advice, and it's got some really interesting nail-biting stories that Chris Voss tells from personal experience. If you're in sales and you want to up your game, or if you just want to become a better negotiator in general, I highly recommend this book. If you guys are interested in some of my other favorite sales books, be sure to check out buyfromchris.com where I have all of my favorite ones posted. Also, be sure to dye that thumbs up with the color blue and subscribe for more content like this. We're always posting different book reviews relating to sales and other sales videos in general. We'll see you next time.